The Journey of 1,000 Steps, a bedtime story of success. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Tonight, we travel through the gentle landscape of human achievement, where every step forward teaches us something profound about success. Chapter 1: The Morning Light. Our story begins in the quiet hours before dawn, where the first lesson of success awaits. Did you know that successful people don't wait for motivation to strike? They understand that action creates momentum, not the other way around. The secret is this: you begin before you feel ready. And here's something beautiful: your brain doesn't distinguish between a small win and a large one when it comes to releasing dopamine. That cup of coffee you made, that bed you straightened, that email you sent, each one registers as progress, building the neural pathways of achievement. Consider this third truth: success is never about working harder than everyone else. Studies of high achievers reveal they work in focused intervals, typically 90 minutes of deep concentration followed by rest. Your body follows natural rhythms called ultradian cycles, and honoring them multiplies your effectiveness. The fourth fact might surprise you: failure is not the opposite of success, it's a requirement for it. Every person you admire has failed more times than most people have tried. Thomas Edison tested thousands of materials before creating the light bulb. The difference wasn't talent, it was persistence. Here's a gentle truth to carry with you: you don't need to know the entire path. Successful journeys are navigated one visible step at a time, like driving at night with headlights that only illuminate the road ahead. Clarity comes from movement, not from waiting. The sixth insight: your environment shapes you more than willpower ever could. Successful people design their surroundings intentionally, placing helpful tools within reach and removing temptations from sight. Your space is either supporting your dreams or quietly sabotaging them. And finally, for this chapter, success compounds. Small improvements of just 1% each day lead to being 37 times better by year's end. It's not the dramatic changes that transform lives, it's the quiet, consistent choices you make when no one is watching. Chapter 2: The Garden of Growth. Now we walk through a garden where every plant tells a story of patient cultivation. The first seed of wisdom here: successful people are not born with special talents. Research across decades shows that expertise comes from deliberate practice, focused effort in areas just beyond your current ability. 10,000 hours is often cited, but the quality of practice matters more than quantity. Notice this second truth: as you walk, you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Your circle of influence shapes your aspirations, your habits, and your beliefs about what's possible. Choosing your companions is choosing your future. Here's the third insight: growing in this garden, asking for help is not a weakness, it's a strategy of the successful. No one achieves anything meaningful alone. Behind every success story are mentors, supporters, collaborators, and sometimes even critics who sharpen the vision. The fourth fact blooms quietly: successful people read constantly. Not just for entertainment, but to download the experiences and insights of others. Reading is the closest thing we have to a wisdom transfer machine, allowing you to live 1,000 lives and learn from 1,000 mistakes that aren't your own. And here, the fifth truth: setbacks are not signs to quit, they're signals to adjust. When you hit an obstacle, successful people ask, "What can I learn?" Not, "Why does this always happen to me?" The question you ask determines the answer you receive. The sixth insight in this garden: your morning routine is the foundation of your entire day. How you spend the first hour after waking, before the world makes demands on you, sets the tone for everything that follows. Successful people protect this time fiercely. Finally, as we leave this garden, comparison is the thief of joy and the enemy of progress. Your only meaningful competition is who you were yesterday. Someone else's chapter 20 cannot be compared to your chapter 5. Your timeline is your own.